Assalamu alaikum. My name is Ashik Mahmood and my group mate is PM Imrul Hassan. Our supervisor is Dr. Rawad and the project we're doing is SRC voting system. The project ID is 529D. So our project, which is SRC voting system, is an web application where the students of IIM can vote in elections that are held in IIM. So the elections can be specific to any kulia or the entire campuses or the whole university. And the problem statement for our project is that low voter participation rate is the main problem, because most students do not participate in the elections right now, which is offline, because they just don't think that those are worth it, and it's more time consuming and it has long queues. The objective of our project is that we want to build a voting system with all the functionalities that will be needed for holding elections and voters to vote. We also want to include a survey system where voters can voice their preferences. We also want to include a facial authentication module that we will integrate into the system for the voting, and addition to that, we want to make a mobile application. So for the process flow, okay, we start with admin. This is a process flow for the entire system. The admin can add student by putting their details and a picture for the face to train the face authentication module. And the admin can also, of course, add elections, where the admin can put the details of the elections, like if it's for a specific kulia or not. But most importantly, and he can require students to use facial authentication or not. So he can select whether to vote in election. The students need to authenticate using facial ID or not. And then the admin also can add a survey by putting his details, like the questions. Then we go to the voters part, which is the students. So we start with student. Student logs in, sees the dashboard. In the dashboard, all the student elections that he can vote on, that he is eligible to vote, will be shown, and also the surveys will be shown in the dashboard. To vote in the election, if the election requires that he uses facial authentication, then he first uses face auth and then casts the vote. And for surveys, of course, he can directly vote for any surveys or the polls.
Assalamu alaikum, my name is PM Imrul Hassan. So I will start from tool we used for our project. So for our project, we basically use three main tools. Those are Laravel, Python, and Flutter. By using Laravel, we developed our web version of our system, which is SRC voting systems. That includes admin panels and student panels. We are also using Laravel to develop our API, which we're going to use for our mobile version. And we use Python to authenticate our face, like the face authentication model. We are going to use Python for that one. By using Flutter, we're going to use the mobile version of the apps, where we're going to use the API we made. We are going to make by using Laravel. For future work, we are going to finish all our front-end and back-end, developing face authentication models. Then we are going to finish complete the admin panels, building mobile application version by using APIs, and testing our whole system, whatever we built, like matching up with our requirements and everything.
So now I will demonstrate our project. This is the login page for admin and user. Here we included some important links for IIUM. By clicking login button, the admin or user can log in into the system. For logging, user need to provide his email address and password. I am logging into the system as admin. This is the admin home page. This is the site statistics, from where the admin can see total student number, total successful election, total upcoming election, upcoming service number. From ongoing event portion, the admin can see if there is any ongoing event into the system. For example, ongoing election, ongoing survey, and admin can stop the ongoing event at any time from this segment. Then from overview, admin can get an overview about the whole system, like for example, upcoming elections, election dates, recent result of the election, upcoming survey questions, date, and the feedbacks, which means the recent survey result. This is the sidebar from where admin can go to his profile. This is the home page link, and the admin can add new students and see the current student. For adding new students, he have to give the basics information about the students. We didn't include the taking picture part yet, as we didn't develop our face authentication model yet. So admin will provide the basic information about the system and put it into the server. After that, he can view the current student list. And this is the current student details. From here he can delete, edit or view the current student details. After that, election. For election we have 4 buttons: election dashboard, add election, upcoming election, result. By clicking add election, he will be able to put the election name, date, start time, end time, if the face authentication is required or not. Then target voters, for example, which kulia or the entire university, and then the position for the election. After that, by clicking submit, he can put those things information into the server. After that, upcoming election. Once the election is data is entered into the server, then the admin will be able to see this page. From here he can end any ongoing election or start a new election, and he also can add candidate for the specific elections by clicking this one, like putting the candidate metric number. He will be able to put the student name into the specific position, and he also can delete at any time. After a successful election, he also can go to the result control panel. From here the admin can publish any result. After publication, he can view the result, or if you wish to undo the publication, he also can do it from here. After that, the server page, which is not developed yet. We just developed the adding survey page, from where he can put the survey question, if any banner needed for the survey, target students, and start time as end time, and he can edit into the system. From here, admin also can view the documentation of the systems. That's all for the admin panel.
So continuing up from PM, now we're going to show the student part or the voter part. So this is the home page, then we log in. So the login page is the same for both the admin and the user. So we just need a user ID. So this is a user ID, ashik@gmail.com, and then we log in. So for the student, the home page looks like this. It will have a dashboard and all the elections that are either currently going on. So in the status, it will show if it's ongoing or new. So if it's new but it's not ongoing, then he cannot vote. But if it is ongoing, then he can directly vote from the dashboard. So he can only see the elections that are for him, so that concerns him. If it doesn't concern him, then it will not show those elections. So for example, if it's in a different kulia and the election concerns another kulia, then he can the dashboard will not show those elections, and he will not be able to vote on them. As for the surveys, we have not yet completed the survey here. So when it is done, we will the survey will be shown in the dashboard also, and he will be able to vote on those surveys. So right now for the election, let's say the first one, the status is ongoing, so he can vote right now. We click on the vote now, and we can see the positions that are available, so president and the candidates. We have not yet completed the front end for this part, so it looks bare bone. And so there's the positions and the candidates that are applying for those competing for these positions. Then there's secretary and also the finance manager. So he can select those and then vote. So this is the mobile app where the data will be pulled from the website using an API. This is the home page. Here SRC and election the card will look like this for the user or the admin, and for the users, if there is no elections ongoing, then it will be shown that you are not assigned for any elections yet, and stuff like that.